Welcome back to Homemaking with Mema. My name is Wendy. Today's video is going to be, I need to go through my freezers really quick here because we're going to be picking up a half of beef and a half of pork. And they're not bad. I just need to get some things up and out and get it more organized so that way when we do bring them home, we can get them right into the freezers. So I'm going to bring you along with me. Okay, folks, so what I did was I set up this table. And I'm so glad I didn't bring you along with me because it was entertaining. I'm tired. Anyway, like I said, we've got to get some things moved. And what I'm going to do is put them into here because this is, I like to store our beef and pork in the smaller chest freezers. So. So what I have here, this is all of last year's beef and pork, what's left. Mostly steaks and some ribs, one pork roast and one beef roast, some scraps for making broth. There's chicken down in here. That's just this last year, so I don't want to get, I want everything. What I want to do is try to get as much of, I might end up having to use this whole one for beef because we got a half of a beef. Usually we get a quarter. Right now we have fish in here, and we have some leftover buns that I need to deal with those as well. But this is going to be the main one for the new beef. So I want to try to get some of this stuff merged into this one, and this one I want to get the pork in because we're going to get half of a pork as well. We do have some ground beef that we purchased during the winter time, so I'm going to pull some of that up and put it into here, and I'm going to get another one set up too as well. I just have to find another container. But anyway, I'm just going to bring you along with me here to get things some moved around. I'm going to get as much as I can into that chest freezer as well. Well, I've run into an issue. These boxes don't fit in there. So, I do have this box, and it did. So I'm going to be taking the fish out of these, bring it into here. And what these are is this is walleye. My husband had gotten a deal on the walleye, and so he put it into these bags. I can't remember what it's called. I'm too tired right now. But I think you all know what I'm talking about. So there's the fish boxes. They don't fit. I have this in here I got to deal with. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'm just going to leave this freezer running on a low. Go do that right now so I don't forget. Minimum down here like that. And then when we get the beef and the pork, then I'll change it. I'll bring you over here. I got the fish at the bottom. Fish right here. That's the pork lard from last year. I want to render it down, but I'm getting more with this one. So if I think I'm going to do it together. These are just the ice packs. This is a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm not going through that right now, but I do want to get that one for beef, this one for pork. We'll see what we've got. I might want to just keep the burger and the sausage and like the lard, the bones, beef bones, that kind of thing. If I can get both the pork and that in there, we will just see. I do have that one is completely empty. All right, then we're gonna go over here. I just started scattering everything about. Burger and the rest of the pork sausage. This is the burger that we had purchased this winter. It's not from last year's. We ate that completely up. This is, however, the leftover pork sausage from last year. These are ribs. I kind of set these aside so to start our summer out with. So that's the reasoning why they're still sitting there. And freezer meals, taco meat, regular cooked hamburger with onions and that, and a little bit of this, a little bit of that up there. I'm not making any major freezer meals because everyone is eating special diets right now. I had gone through that before. More burger. The chicken I stuck on top here. That's our freezer corn. This is a container of freezer food. That's my husband's. Mine's right there. Scraps of, well, there's my turkey. My daughter's down here. That is hers. And so is that one right there. But like I said, and these cookies are hers as well too. I didn't buy any Girl Scout cookies this year. All right. I think we'll do okay once we get it all home and get it organized. And then we'll just move on from there. All right, friends, I'm going to wrap this up. It was a quick video. Just making room for the half a beef and half a pork that we ordered. And we do order that. It's local to Minnesota here. And I will show you that once we do get it here and I get it into the freezers. I'll do another whole video on what we had gotten for the half a beef and half a pork. All right, thank you again so much for joining me. And if you like this kind of content, please subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, and I want you folks to make it a really great day.